My name is Panda.
Hey boy.
Hey boy. Today we're gonna be doing my favorite Darce setup. It's literally the only way I Darce people.
Hey boy, the Darce.
All right, so we're starting in side control. All right, just classic side control. We're under the near side arm. First, we're gonna bring our knee up higher to the ear so we can hyper isolate that arm, right? So I wanna make sure my knee's really high up on that ear. I'm gonna bring my arm out. I'm gonna go across the other side of his head. My elbow's gonna be by his ear. I'm gonna block his near side hip. I'm gonna bring my arm through and look for my own hamstring. I'm gonna step up to my foot and I'm gonna use my knee to drag his elbow across his face. And I'm gonna go look for my knee to elbow connection right here. I'm gonna start to go across Marshall and I'm gonna pivot. And I don't wanna be too heavy here because I wanna be able to move Marshall to the side with this pressure on his elbow here. When he gets to his side, I look for my lock and I secure my Darce. So we're in our side control. Make sure we hyper isolate that near side arm. We're bringing our knee up high towards his ear. Gonna cross over to the other side of his head. I want my elbow flush against his ear / neck. I'm gonna look to block his near side hip. I'm gonna go search for my hamstring under his head, secure my grip. I'm gonna lift my knee and I'm gonna drag his elbow across his face. So I'm trying to use my knee like a hand. And I place it where I want as I look for that knee to elbow connection so I can close the space where his arm's isolated. I'm gonna start to pivot to my left knee and go across his body. And I'm just looking to turn him right here. So I'm bringing the weight down towards his elbow. And I'm finishing my Darce. So we're in our side control here. I'm looking to isolate that near side arm. So I want to bring a nice high elbow. I'm gonna cross over his head. I'm gonna clear his head, bring the elbow flush against his neck / ear. I'm gonna block this near side hip. I'm gonna start to look for my hamstring going under his head. I'm gonna drag his elbow across his face using my knee as a hand. I'm looking for knee to elbow connection so I can close that space. I'm gonna start crossing over to the other side of Marshall, bringing weight down towards his elbow so he could turn for my Darce connection.
Side control.
Hey boy.
Hey boy.
like turn this head? Marcelo. Excuse me, Marcelo Garcia.